we're going, folks. We're gonna go digging, right? I should have already carved this little piece off, but we're gonna start right here. Try to find us some stuff there. Maybe a fish hook. Who knows? We'll see. See you when I get there. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, as you can see, the slough is all dried up finally. There ain't no water nowhere now. But in my continuing quest for pawpaw artifacts, I dig. Heat or no heat. These last couple days, I about went stir crazy. And as you can see, I'm right here, almost dead center in front. And straight up would be, I'm almost to the edge. Just not quite. Haven't got back over there where Rubber Toe and his brother, the Crusher, were, but man, it's coming. Anyway, look at here. I'm rolling off the hill here, somewhere about right in there, about 1.5 feet deep. And what do we have? Hey, we have a beautiful little point. Cool. No, it's not cool. Point's cool. It's crazy hot though. I think this is going to be a nice little one with some pinkish, what's that word, pinky shoes? Hey, and Creek Dalton, I want to thank you for the lesson the other day on the pop rocks and stuff. Kind of nice to know what the real story is behind things sometimes. It's crazy that you go for years and years and years talking about it and not really knowing how it happened. So thank you. It's always nice to learn something. Alright, I'm going to keep on digging. It's only about 20 after 7. Put this on my favorite lucky rock. Actually, I brought some of that vinegar there so it can soak in it. Alright, I'm going to show you what I'm doing now that when I'm outside this overhang. When you're inside the overhang, you got this loamy dirt, and it sticks to the arrowheads, and you can't see the arrowheads. Well, as soon as you get outside the overhang, you get this kind of dirt right here, and it just falls right off the arrowheads. So I do no sifting once I get outside that drip line. Just look through it nice and easy, you know, like the hair product. Nice and easy. But here's what you do. You get down here, you get in front of the O2 Cool fan. You take the new wiggle pick made by Creek Dalton. We slide her back in here in the bank. Pull off a section like that there. And then we always keep a nice clean area right out here in front where we can roll all this stuff across. And you want to make sure I've already established there are probably no bird points, but look right here. Look right here. A little broken, boy, it's translucent too. But my first little wiggle pick, I don't know if I need to turn that camera on where I can see whether I'm showing you that or not. But that's a pink one. But it's only broke. And see, the dirt out here falls right off the stuff. But inside, anywhere inside the overhang, you'll never see the arrowhead because the loam sticks on it. See, we do that, and we come back. Don't take very much at a time, otherwise you'll end up scooping one by you. You just do a little wiggle pick at a time, just like that. I'm hoping to find one. I'm only going to do this about another minute or so. And we stick her in there. And we pop it out. Here's a little It's a little stalactite. Come off of here or up there at the cave somewhere. Who knows? And of course there's little chips out here. Just flint flakes. That's all there is. We're going to put her down in here. Right here. This is where the hill falls over about another 2 feet. Then it goes straight down. So we got a good chance of finding some good stuff right through here. Oh, broken animal bone. Of course, there's all these shells that we're locating through here. And these chips. And more shells. I don't keep the shells. We're going to do one more thing in hopes of finding one on camera. And then I got to get the shovel. That's the boring part, is after I look through it, you got to throw it all back there. Because you want to make sure you keep this area right out front here where you're dragging back as clean as can be, because it's so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy to lose one. You see these old shells pop out every time. And like I said, now that you got your area clean back here, you drag it back just a little half handful at a time. Now if this was a Mississippian site and there was bird points here, I wouldn't advise doing this, because you'll miss probably 75% of your bird points. But like I said, I've already established I don't believe there's bird points here. If there was, it was just a couple passerbyers. Alright. That's enough non-stop talking for 5 minutes there or whatever we wasted. Thank you all for coming along. I'm going to try to find something later here. I'm going to keep on going till about 10. I might be turning this on a little prematurely, but starting to get a lot of stuff falling out of here. And I need to turn that camera around where I can see what you can see. But right here is a nice little pink point. That's the base it's missing, and it's missing the tip, of course. But I'm hoping, yeah, I think we're going to be able to see right down there. Let me get it down just a little farther. But maybe on this next pick or so, I'll get one, because I'm seeing like here's bone chips, pottery. I just had a deer tooth. So hopefully I can get something out here real quick. I was just thinking, you know, that is the neat thing about arrowhead hunting, especially when you go by yourself. You got nothing to do but think. And usually you think of the past. Today, for some reason, my grandma Sadie's on my mind. And we always called her Sadie because she didn't want to be called Grandma. I remember my dad loading us up in the car and saying, we're going over to Grandpa's and or Papa's and Sadie's, is what he always said. And you always knew, because we always called my other grandma and Grandpa Steinhauser. German name, you know. That's kind of funny, but she didn't want to be called, she didn't want people to think she was Grandma, even though she was. Well, it's more pottery, big old piece of pottery. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we could dig up a cache out of here or something on film. There's another piece of pottery. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, she always smoked. She thought nobody knew she smoked. Well, all of us kids knew all we had to do was get to her purse and we could get a cigarette. And then later on in life, we'd go to my brother's ball games and stuff, and you could always get her to slip you a cigarette to go outside and smoke. Thank goodness I don't do that anymore. Go to the ball games. No, I'm just kidding. Smoke cigarettes. Okay, we're going to do it one more time and quit talking about this past. Lots of shell. Lots of shell. Boy, I was hoping, by the way all that stuff was falling out of here. There's more shell in there. There's more shell than you can stick a stick at. That's easy for me to say, because I can speak plain English. Alright folks, this ain't working. I'm getting back off here. I'll get back with you when I find a full one. I hope I don't lose no subscribers over this crazy episode. Later. Well, I tell you, it's just fantastic how these Indians, native people or whatever, will make you so wrong so many times. Just like a dog, when you think you've taught him a trick and you want to show somebody the trick that he'll do and he won't do it. Just when you say I've established that there's no bird points, maybe a passing few, and even if there is a passing few, this is crazy. I know, I just two little picks from where we were just at, but he's sitting in here. I do not know. Oh my goodness. That baby is sweet, and I mean sweet. Can you believe that? First bird point out of here, and oh, I guess Tim found that one old Mackie point, but I won't count it. Check this out when I put this in the vinegar. Let's see some reaction. Look at it. Eating that stuff off of there. We'll get back to you with it. See what it's like. Yeehaw! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, that makes a man feel good after a few days without a good point. I'm a very happy man. I'll get back with you. That's been a busy area right there. I'm still right there. I haven't moved a foot. There's a little preform deal and a nutting stone. I put the preform in there. See, it was a little farther outside. It's got just a little stuff bubbling. Well, doggies, 8 o'clock. About an hour. A paw. It was way past midnight, and she still couldn't fall asleep. This is just like my little purple one, only way littler. See, it was going to have the same base, same ears, only regular sized. Would have been a pretty one. It's a really nice preform, thin. Too long ago, too long apart. She couldn't wait another day for the captain of the heart. As the day came up, she made a stop. She stopped waiting another day for the captain of the heart. Pretty nice. I'll take it for a 100-degree day. And then my little beauty of the day. And I'm still not convinced it's any Mississippian site whatsoever. I've sifted 5,000 5-gallon buckets of dirt, not found one point. So one won't convince me. There could be passerbyers every once in a while. Pretty cool. Thank you all for coming along.